If we have a yeshiva,
Yes.
and they said like that, no woman should, they baked the matzah himself, and they said no woman should be. But I hide myself in the room, yeah, and I was standing, I was very impressed when they were singing the Hallel.
Yes.
They were singing Hallel all the time they make the matzah.
Shabbos.
And I was there, and I love it. This was nice. I went to a cheder, and they said we learn Hebrew, we learn Polish in the cheder, Polish and Hebrew, 2 languages in one time. So, but the Hebrew, and they want us to speak Hebrew at home. So everybody said they must speak Hebrew at home. So I came home and I started to speak Hebrew to the parents. My parents...
Who was living at home? Give me the names of your mother, your father, all your family members.
Oh, my mother was her name. My mother's... you need it?
Yeah, what?
My mother's name was Chaya Sheina, and my father's name was Meir Bell. Okay.
And you have brothers and sisters?
And then I have 4 brothers.
What was their names?
4 brothers. 1 brother is still alive because they killed, when the Germans come in, they take him on a concentration camp and they killed 3 brothers of mine.
What was their names?
My oldest brother was Baruch. The other brother was Smotl. And then it was Hirschel, he's alive, Hirschel.
Right.
And Shmuel. This was my little brother, Shmuel.
Did you live in a big house, a little dorf?
We have a beautiful house, and we have 2 cows. We have our own garden, and we have, my father used to plant this all kind of vegetables in the garden, and potatoes. We have our own potatoes, and our own carrots, and our own cucumber, and tomatoes,
So
everything we have our own. And corn. A lot of corn. I used to, that's what most summertime we eat a lot of corns every morning.
What did you do for fun? What did the family do for fun?
For fun, I was talking with the girls in Hebrew all the time. They went with me together in the school. For most of the time, I like to read. So I used to take books, the Polish language, and this was in the Hebrew Academy. We was in the Hebrew Academy, learned 2 languages. But we learned such a sophisticated Polish that when I one time went to a doctor, and he was Polish, and he spoke to me in Polish. And he said to me, skąd? He said to me when I was speaking Polish to him, shall I say this in Polish or
Sure,
not?
whatever.
I said, skąd się pani nauczyła się tak ładnie mówić po polsku? But from where I learned to speak so nice Polish. I sat in the Hebrew school. You know, he said, this Polish, what you speak, this is a Polish what they speak only by the kings when the German occupied Poland.
Right.
So they divided half of the land for the Germans, and the other half was Russian. So we was under the Russian occupation.
Right.
So I went to the Russian school and I learned the Russian language. My father was a tailor, my mother was too a tailor, a man tailor. They was sewing suit. And the people used to come, sometimes they waiting overnight, they sleeping over till the suit is ready. He was knocking in the door, the Shames von Schul steht auf zu der Schritte, wake up to the slaughter. So we come out, everybody was standing in the line. My aunt מעיין דורה and her husband, ספר ראשון, they have two little children, twins, two little boys. I was holding one of the boys. Then
Who was holding the other boy?
I don't know. I don't remember which is the name which I was holding. She held one and I hold one. And then afterwards was standing in the line to get killed. I stepped out from the line and I want to give my hand the boy, the child, and my sister stepped in. I was this time maybe 14 and she was only 12 years old. She stepped down and she stand behind me. So when the main German, the Gitzprobe saw, they left only from the city 28 people, just only, they have trades. So why they left my uncle? Because it's come out, one German, he was from Holland, and he said like that, here is a man, his name is Hiller, and he is fixing my car. He didn't finish my car to fixing. I want him to let him to live for a week or two, still he's gonna finish my car. So the Gebietskommissar, the German, he said, okay, call him out. So they call out your father, and they said, please, Hiller, Mr. Hiller, step out. So he stepped out, and I said, you can live, you can stay alive. So he said, no, only if I take my family. Without my family, I'm going to go back. I don't want to live. So this way, he said, okay, call your family. So he called your mother, and she stepped out, and I stepped out and want to give away the child to your mother, or my sister. She stepped out, she would stand behind me. And he saw that we are little children too. So the Germans, he thought she has two girls and two little boys. So they thought we are their children. So, but your mother said, bleib stehen. Stay, hold the baby. So I was standing and holding the baby. Then they choose only 28 people from the city, and only 28 craftsmen from the city. And they told us, here we go. There was a hotel. And they let us first, they send us to the shul. We went into the shul inside. It was to the synagogue. We went in there, all the 28 people. There was a policeman that he know us. He went up to your father and he said like that, oh, I know the girls, they are not yours. I know the girls. So you know what your father said? Padlevsky was his name. He said, your father make like that. He put his hand out his mouth and he walked away. Yeah,
She walked away.
That's what happened. He walked away. Padlevsky, the Sheigetz, he was a policeman. He was enlisted in the
What's his name?
in the German police.
What was his name? Do you remember the name?
Yeah.
Do you remember his name? What was his name?
That I told them. Padlevsky.
Padlevsky.
Padlevsky, he was a Polish boy.
And this
Most
is all
of the-
in the little town. This is all in the village of Lenin, little town that you
But
were...
he knows us.
He knows
We
you.
used to sue, because my father used to make him suit. He used to come to us. But he knows that. He did not, so he wanted to say what these girls are doing here. They are Berkovich of Chata. They are, that's what he said. I know who the children are.
Of course.
So your father told him, put his hand on his mouth, and he said, like, be quiet, don't say nothing. So he walked away, and I was holding this time,
The baby.
I don't know, Heinke or them. Oh, they never. The partisans didn't want to take us. They told, your mother drop the children, then we will take it. So your mother's not going to drop the children. Drop them away. We will take you in the partisan. We went to the wood, and I saw they attacked the whole city. The whole city was burning from both sides. First of all, I want to tell you, they chase us out from our houses. They take away our houses, and they were sitting inside. So, first of all, they ask for gold. They ask for silver. Everything they take it. How much we have? If somebody had a chain, a golden chain, everything, even the rings, we have to give them away. And then they ask for blankets, and then they ask for furs, for coats, and everything. They strip us out from everything. Even you have your coat, they take away from us the coats too. So I don't have no coat. I was wearing just, my mother told me, you wear 2 pieces when we went to the ghetto. We was 2 years in the ghetto. And the partisans said, come with us.
Right.
And we was running out the city, and we come out to the wood. And then was the first house. So we went, your father and us went into the house. This was Glinski, was a Polish man. He said, first of all, he gave us some bread to eat, and then he gave us something to eat. Then he said, come with me. And they went with us to the wood, and he was building for us a hut. He cut some. He said, you cannot this way, you have to stay in the wood. So he cut trees, and he made like from trees such a hut. And we was in this hut. Me and Vera Alishom used to go and bring them food. Used to go to ask for people, they should give us some food.
Who ran away? It was you, your sister?
All of us. Me, my sister, your father, your mother, and we have the children.
What was the name of the forest that you were staying in? What was the name of the forest?
The name of the Pinsker Wälder.
Pinsker
Wälder, that's all. We used to sleep always on top, where they keep the hay and the straw. Always where the cows are standing and the horses. That's what we sleep there. Mm-hmm. Sometime I used to fast, not eating a whole day and didn't go. But I have to, sometime I have to go. So many times I fasting, I was not going because I was afraid of people, afraid of the Germans, and afraid of the wolves. You know, one time I was walking, 2 wolves come in, and they standing, one in this side and one in this. And then I said, this is the end with me. As soon as I said like that, one ran this way, the other that way. One time, Vera went to get some milk for Heimke, and she was going, and she lost the way, the wood. Me, I never lost. I make me a sign on a tree, and I said, this tree has to be when I'm coming out. This tree has to be when I'm getting back. So I make my sign. I thought I never plunged it. But she was going a whole day. She couldn't find. She couldn't find me. She couldn't find. She was plunged. And she was fasting a whole day. And she kept the milk for the baby. For Chaimke, the milk. She asked for the... And somebody give her a little bit in a kriegel. In a...
Little cup.
In a little cup. Das a kriegel is a... I take some small... more from a tree, and I have 2 stones, and I knock, and the more start burning. When I put some leaves, and it got me a fire. So I tear some branches, and I put me, and I was sitting by the fire a whole night by myself.
Who was giving you bread and milk?
There is houses. We go in the house, we ask for. And we ask for, I just not to ask even. I just stand knocking in the door, standing about the door. Tears was running from my eyes. And when they saw that, they said, oh, Boże, oh my God, such a poor child. Oh my God, come in the house, come in. And so she said, oh, first I have some milk for you. Drink it. I'm not moving still. You're going to drink the milk. The goyes. And me and Vera went into the house. They give him a room. And for us, we was sitting on the floor. Me and we fall asleep so on the floor. We were sitting like that. And in the morning, we come out. And there was gypsies. One of the gypsies said to me, I think you are Jewish. I said, yes, I am. She said, what you are doing here? I said, when the German will come and you will be the first. He said, they kill you the first. Run away from here. And she said that I am going like that. Oh my God, you don't have even clothes. And I said, I could give you some, but, I said, I don't need that. It was a nest min ha-shamayim first day. Tati went up, Mama went up, and later on, I went up, and Vera first, and after. I was the last one to go through this. This was a nest min ha-shamayim, we made it, to go through the river like that. In the wood. I was walking in the wood, and I saw they are coming by 8 people, and they was dressed in goyische Sachen. So I asked him, Amcho? I asked him if they are Jewish. And they said yes. And they start to talk to us in Yiddish. And they said, wie geht ihr? So kommt mit uns. Come with us. We have a hut. So they come on in. And your mother has such a piece of bread. She gave everybody a bite.
She showed me how big the piece of bread was. How big was the piece of bread?
The piece was only like that. Your father was like a father to us. So your father said to us, everybody run, but don't run. It was winter time, was snowing on the floor. He said, everybody run in circles, and come out to this place, and everybody take a bergel and go in. And you should see, and the German, they fire on us with machine guns. They fired us, and we saw the ammunition was bursting in the air. I saw. We was laying there, maybe a few days, and then was quiet, and then we walked out, and we going someplace to ask for bread.
So you just had a little dress on, or
I was having a jacket with a skirt, and this was my clothes.
that was it?
That's all.
Were you freezing all the time in the winter? Were you freezing?
It was cold, sure was cold, but I get used to already to this. Could you imagine this is... Oy vey, terrible. Now I think myself, I survived. Brother, my mother was a sister to your mother. My mother, he was an uncle to me. So David was his name. He used to go with the Vorheißers. He used to collect some schmattes. In Poland, they make from the schmattes, they make paper in the factories. They make from linen schmattes. So he used to collect and they give somebody, and they pay him for that. So they thought when the Russian come out, they thought he's a rich man. So they send them to Siberia, my uncle. Then I don't know, he was maybe about 2 years in Siberia. And then one day, they said all Polish people, you are free. Get out. Go where you go. Go where you want. Go. They give him some bread and they said go. So he started to go. And he was going, he walked. He came to these places and he asked people, maybe you see somebody. Jewish kids, Jewish people. They said them, yes. Oh, we saw there is a man and a woman and 2 little girls with a baby. They are walking here. Where they are, he was going from village to village. And then he found us.
He found you in the forest.
He found us all.
From Siberia.
From Siberia. He walked all the way down from Siberia?
He was walking, must be he was going by train, he always got himself something to go. And he went to the wood to see if somebody's alive in our city. He didn't thought of us. He has a wife and 5 children. So he thought maybe some of the children get better. But they said, the Goyim told him, we saw some a family are walking here. So he started to go from village to village. Still he found us.
He found you. What did he say to you? What did you say to him?
He found me. I saw, he didn't go by himself, he did it with a Russian soldier. Always he has a Russian soldier with him. I was walking, me and Vera schon, we was walking on the field, digging potatoes. I saw from far away, taking out potatoes. I saw from far away 2 men are coming closer. I looked up from far away, and I looked and I saw him, but I didn't believe it. I say, it's David. But I was so shocked, I couldn't move. And he recognized me, and he gets shocked. He couldn't move. So after a while, when the shock went up, he ran to us mit a solche Cry. Da geweint und uns herumgenommen und uns gekischt. Oh my God, you are alive. You are alive. Und man hat geweint. עכשיו, sagt also zu dem Raschen, and now I'm going to take him out from the wood, we will never come out. If not him, we would never come out from the wood. He went up to the Ratsполком, to the Russian, and he told him, I want a wagon and a doso, and he took us out from the wood. And they give us a house.
Where?
In Mikashevich. A city in Mikashevich. So we was there, and there was a factory. So Dveire went to work in the factory, but one man come up to me and said, you know, he said in Russian, you know, to come? I said, yes, I know. A surprise it was. He brought me some papers. He brought me papers. You are main bookkeeper not only for the city, but for the state. I was so shocked. I said, how could I do that? So I said, oh, okay. I went to the main office, and I said to them, I speak Russian. I said, show me a formula. Just let me see how to work that. So they write it out, and they show me, and I was working. I work, and I have to go in Pinsk for Mikashevich. I have to go every month to check me.
How old were you then?
Maybe by 18 years old.
18 years old. Okay. Tell me about the time, and you were in the barn, and they locked the door on the barn. What happened?
Oh, that's what I'm going to tell you about. It was, I went into one, he cooked potatoes облупленные. He said, we have for you potatoes. And then, okay. Then he said to Mo, if you're going to go out, you're going to help us to dig out the potato. Like usually, we were sleeping on top of where the hay is, where the straw. They keep this on top.
Right.
We went up with a ladder there, and there we were sleeping. This was the 3 years that I was in the wood. We sleep all the time. Nothing out, only a top. So, but when we come out, I saw the barn was closed. So we have no other choice. I went up there, and I said, how could we come out? They want to probably to give us back to the Germans. This man, this way closed for us the door. But I go up, back where I was sleeping, and I look, and I saw one barn is not so...
Closed.
Locked. Aber Brettel ist nicht zugeklappt stark. So you know what? I take my hand and I say, and I tear it, this Brettel, and we sprung from a such a high. First time me, and then the way, and we ran away. Hanes Menashumay. But Baruch Hashem, we didn't hurt ourselves, nothing. A Robspringen von a Saar hoch.
So high, you just jumped.
We jumped.
Was the barn?
We make the hole. I habe gerissen the Brettel.
Yeah.
We make the hole,
And you jumped
and
out.
I went up to the hole, and you sagt zu dir, komm, springen
We're
herab.
going to jump from the
We
top
jumped.
of the barn.
We jumped.
And you didn't break
But
anything?
we didn't hurt ourselves. I was working. She has millet, and millet grows on small bushes. So you have to she put a lilac, she put some like a blanket. You have to stay with your feet to make like that. So the millet fell out here, and he lay there. So we was doing there, and they have like that, three sons. One was enlisted in the German army, and two sons. One son was our age, and the other one a little bigger than us, and they have two girls. The two girls, when we went, we was working. This day we went sleeping. Up, they was out, we were singing Polish song together. They stay with us. Later I said, they're gonna go in the house, we're gonna sleep there. In this.
In the barn.
We were sleeping there. In the morning, we come out. The dog start to bark, and he was barking, and he was coming and he bite me, those. And then a man come in, I looked up at him, I saw a German. And we was doing this in the house. When I saw a German, I was shaking like a leaf. She takes a knife, and she went up to him, and she said, my son, if you're gonna do something to these girls, I kill you. She put the knife by his throat.
Do you remember her name, the woman's name?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Mm-hmm.
What was the woman's name, the lady with the knife?
Oh, this is Korbut. So, we were so afraid. I said, that's all. But what, Hanes Mena Shomayim. And the dogs attacked us this time. So she said, don't be afraid. He's not going to do it, nothing to you. She said, I'm going to kill you to him. If you're going to do something, if you're going to tell that I'm keeping Jewish children, I kill you, my son. I kill you. So he said, Mamachka, I'm not going to say nothing. But I'm not going to say nothing. But he did. But he did say, you know what they did? He didn't care. Then, I'm telling you, so we went down. Das habe ich auch gerissen, das ist was ich habe auch gerissen, die Brettel.
Ja.
Und we jumped down. And then we jumped down and we ran away. You know what? We was maybe like from here to the kitchen there. An airplane fly down and drop a bomb, and then we saw an explosion.
Of the barn.
He can't said that Mama is keeping them, they are sleeping in the barn. He didn't care about the Mama's barn, and didn't care that she had a lot of things in there. But he did say, and they dropped the bomb, and the bomb exploded. The Herren exploded, but we was far away already. Never we came to her house again, never. No more, okay? Never. From this time I never see them. The girls was very nice girls. We were singing with them all the Polish song at night when we were sleeping on top. This was it. And that we will come out from the wood. That's what I never dreamed. Das was, haben wir doch einen großen Gott, der geschickt so.
What do you want the children who are listening to this tape, what do you want them to know about that situation? What do you want them to know, to always remember?
I suffer. And Baruch Hashem for that. I say, thanks God he saved me. You don't understand. I'm standing by. I'm going through again this. I'm in the wood. I just look, I'm in the wood. I'm not here. I'm not here sitting on the couch. I'm in the wood. I'm walking. I'm walking in the wood right now. This, for me, this was so painful to tell the story. but I try.
You did beautiful. Thank you so much.
I can't.
Can you tell me when you met Leon? Remember when you met Leon? You told me that was a good story.
He wants you to tell him, last night you said that Abba said, I don't have any money. You told him you don't have, tomorrow you tell him, you told him I don't have any clothes, I don't have any money, and Abba said he doesn't need anything, just he has his two hands.
A größen Gott, he want me to live, and he saved me to have such wonderful children that I have, Baruch Hashem. Teure Kinder, Yafa, Nehenya and Chana, all of them. So faithful to me. They're doing everything for me.
They love you.
Yeah, I do that for you because
I know you do it. I know you do it for me.
For you.
I know you do it only for me.
I know it's very painful.
I know it is. It's very painful. And you know what? It's painful for us to listen.
I saw a woman came here and she said she wanted to take a testimony. So I said, no, I'm sorry, I cannot.
I know.
I cannot.
I know you can't.
Yeah, I told you, she was crying.
I know.
This was when we was in Philadelphia. We came to Philadelphia. This was the Holocaust survivor. Was the gathering, and she and I, everybody went in to say the testimony. I went in, and I just tried. She looked at me. Oh my God, such a poor child. And she was crying more than I do.
I know.
She was crying. I'm telling you, I nicht getragen.
You know what?
Always giving the cocoa, all this, for my parents, for my brothers, for everybody, for the Henya's husband. He was a soul she loved. He said always, Ima, what shall I do for you? Where you want to go? You want to go to Las Vegas, I will take you. Just mention where you want to go. Such a darling he was. Henya's husband, he died.
Ronnie.
You know that?
I know. Everybody loves you.
Because I love everybody.
I know.
I do.
I know.
I do. You can't believe me that I do.
I know. I feel it.
I do. I feel it, the goyim. I do. Because they saved me. If not the goyim, I would not be alive. I lived it. You know what? I will tell you. I was working in a factory. And I was doing packing, and then they hired some people, and one Schwarze came, and the boss said, sorry about that, we have no room. I said to her, come here, what is your name? She said, Eunice. I said, come, Eunice. You gonna stay here, or I gonna stay there? She worked with me 8 years like that. I shared the table with her. Who would do that? I need myself. This is our clothes we have, like pants, jackets, skirts. We have to check him. But I did it for her. Because the goyim did for me, I did for her. See, she was amazed. All the Schwarze was amazed what I did for her. They couldn't believe it. They could have done the same thing, but they didn't want to do that. But I did for them.
Because you have this beautiful neshama. You have the most beautiful neshama in the world.
And I try to give the kinder. I give all the kinder when they are birthdays. Only birthdays for all the kinder. If the little ones, I give $50, and the big ones, I give 100. Each birthday for them, for everybody, a whole year, for all the birthdays. That's what I do. And then I give out stock.
I know. I
send it stock.
know.
Yeah. They send me, I give, but not. I told you, I sent $300 for
yesterday you were singing some songs. What is the song you like to sing? Remember? Schein wie der Levone, Licht
Nicht schön, richtig.
Sternen,
Lichtig die Stern von Himmel tolle, bist du mir zugeschickt.
Bist du mir zugeschickt.
Mein Herz hab ich gefunden, wenn ich hab dir gefunden.
Wenn ich hab
Bis wie 7 Sinnen, du hast mein Herz beglückt.
Deine Federlach, deine Perlach.
Deine Egelach, deine Zinder.
Schön wie die Levone.
Liegt dich wie die Sterne. Von Himmel Amatone, bist du mir zugeschickt.
What is your favorite Yiddish song? What is the best song? Yiddish? Which is your favorite Yiddish song?
Was ist mein favorite song? All the songs are nice.
Which one do you like, the Yiddish song?
Ja. Ich habe dich zu viel lieb. That's what I used to sing all the time.
How does it go? How does it go?
Ich habe dich zu viel lieb, zu sein auf deren Kass.
Ich hab dich zu viel lieb.
Zu sein auf deren Kass. Ich habe dich zu viel lieb, ihr trug auf dir kein Hass.
Ich hab dich zu viel lieb.
Der gedenkst schon, ich habe vergessen.
You sing, you have this beautiful voice.
That's a beautiful song.
Sure, I love it.
He used to sing all the time for me.
I love it. You have a shine that comes out of your eyes. Your eyes are shining. Your eyes shine. Du bist so schön. Schön wie die Levone.
Lichtig wie die Sterne. Von Himmel am Matone. Bist du mir zugeschickt. Mein Herz hab ich gefunden. Wenn ich hab dir bekennen, scheinst wie 7 Sonnen. Du hast mein Herz beglückt. Deine Egerlach weiße Zähne. Mit deiner schönen Kluge, deine Engel, deine... Oi, hast du mir zugezogen, scheinst wie die Levone, lichtig wie die Sterne, von Himmel am Matone, bist du mir zugeschickt. Wow. Ich bin häserig, siehst du?
You sound beautiful, du bist nicht häserig, you look gorgeous. You're a movie star.
Ja, ich bin noch gewesen ein Movie Star. I was.
I know. You're the star of the family, the whole family.
Yes,
everybody loves you.
So, yeah.
You're all, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren.
Children you can einhorn it, yeah, I love them all. I love very much everybody. Everybody, I know. Everybody. A viele die Goyes haben wir so lieb gehabt bei der Arbeit. Die Goyes, alle.
Because you have a great personality.
She's something special, haben sie gesagt auf mir. Oh, Rachel, she's a special woman. She's special. Very special, haben sie gesagt. Die Goyes haben gesagt auf mir. Yeah. Okay. I try to help everybody. Try to do.
What do you think is the most important thing in life?
The most important thing we have to say, we should be healthy. And the rest Hashem will provide. He should give us health only. That's all. We ask Hashem just for health. The rest He will provide. Weißt du was? Das ist Josef Arias, der Tate, Pninas Tate, fragt mir, also, sagt zu mir, Mrs. Feigenbaum, you're always smiling, you're always so happy. Sag ich also. Sag ich also zu ihm, I ask Hashem only one thing, we should give us health, and the rest will provide. Sagt Hat's macht. Sagt Hat's macht, ja. Sieh doch also, früher darf man beten gesinnt. Haben es gesinnt, ist man glücklich.
When you're healthy,
das ist das.
Nur ein bisschen.
Und noch eine Sache. Mit genügend Sachen, mit was man hat. Steht doch viel in der Gemorre. Who is Asher? Hasamer bechelko. Wer ist reich? Der ist zufrieden, was vermogt.
He who is happy, the person who is happy with what he has.
Baruch Hashem, for that, jedem zufrieden, was vermogt. That's all.
You're happy.
Gott zu danken. Gott zu danken. Bet noch gar nicht, bet noch gesund man soll sein. That's all. And the rest He will provide. Hat uns schon gegeben. Der Tate mit mir ständig gesagt, Tehillim in der Heim. Und ich continue zu sagen, Tehillim. Jeden Tag. Ihr darf doch. Ihr darf Schachis, ihr darf Minche, ihr darf mir, ihr darf gegen Davne Meier.
I'm going to do it right now.
Ihr geht Davne jetzt
But I
Meier.
want to give you a größten Kiss.
You geht, okay. Ihr geht Davne Meier. I love you.
I
more.
love you so much.
You cannot imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Did you-
I love it. You
Sie
are
was
so-
mein
you are-
Enik hat mir gesagt, immer, I love you so much, you cannot imagine how much I love you. Alle die Kinder sagen als ich. Okay, that's what I do. No, I try the best. Yeah. I love you very much.
I love
Mother.
you.
You are so sweet, kann ich noch nicht. So süß. Süß wie Zucker. Süß wie Zucker. Und sagen, gesund und stark. And have all the best in your life.
Me too.
And all of us, we should have a lot of nachats from you. Yeah, okay. You see?
Of course.
That's mean nachats. That mean you should be happy, have a happy life together.
No, I like what you said, that you just have
Yeah.
to be happy with what you have, and then
Yeah.
God will provide.
That's all.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly.
told you that.
It's the smart.
That's what I told. That's what I told Josephius. Schwer. This is the mad. Joseph's wife's tate. Josephius' wife's tate. Sagt, I saw you always smiling. So because I am happy what I have. Thanks God. I try to give all the children for birthdays. all the birthdays I give, for the little one 50, for the big one 100. Every birthday, for everybody, for all the children. Yeah, Baruch Hashem for them. That's all.
What do you want to tell me?
I cannot afford more than that. So that's why I give away everything I got. And they said, Ima, did you leave something for you? I said, Hashem will provide next time.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Las spielen mir, es ist so die Latkes essen mir. Kommt Schwinde, kommt Kinder, singt und dich, vielleicht alle schön. Sogt alle Liesime, sogt alle, sie mir mehr alle tanzen in Chor. Sogt alle Liesime, lass mir alle tanzen in Chor.
Hanukkah, Hanukkah.
El Chanukah, Yom Tifasheina, Freilacher, Lichtiker nicht doch, noch a Seina, alle Nacht in Dreiblatt spielen mir. Eise Sudike Latkes essen mir. Kommt Schwinder und Kinder, singt und die Lichterlachon, sogt alle Nissim, lass mir alle tanzen in Chor. Sogt alle Nissim, lass mir alle tanzen in Chor. Das ist die
Das ist ein schönes Lied, ne?
Chanukah, Chanukah, Havia Pekukah, לא חביב מסביב כי לילד רע. חנוכה, אין חלום ויש לב ומוצב כאן היום בבית.